story, which I repeat every single show, and everybody's bored of hearing it backstage, but I'll give it to you guys again. When I was a little boy, I was about 8 years old. My family traveled a lot, and they'd always bring back stuffed monkeys from wherever they were. So I had this weird collection of like stuffed monkeys that I had on a shelf above my bed. And one night, I don't remember exactly what woke me up, but something did, and I turned my light on, and this is where I'm gonna lose you guys, but it's true, this happened. One of the monkey in the middle, its arm was up in the air, and I remember just sort of like rubbing my eyes, like, what is this? And then its arm slowly came down, and they came off of my shelf towards my bed. I was terrified. I pulled the covers over my head and I screamed. My parents came into the room, and to fast forward, they did not believe me. I was the kid during middle school who had to, like, everybody's going to recess, I had to go speak to the special lady for counseling. And I was so irate because I knew what I saw, like it happened. And I slept in my parents' room for a while on their bed. They promised me that they incinerated the monkeys, which should have set off red flags, because who's incinerating monkeys? That's weird. But it became sort of like this joke in my family. People would laugh about the monkeys, they teased me about it, but I saw it. So I'm a grown-ass adult about 12 or 13 years ago, and I have kids of my own, and my wife and I go to my parents' house, and I wanted to go like in their basement and get my old CDs, and I was going through a box and I found some of the monkeys. And I was actually really afraid. I remember I dropped it and I thought it would like scurry at me or something. It didn't. It just laid there. But when I reflect back, that incident changed me. I had thought the world was one way as a little boy, and I realized it wasn't. And as silly as the story sounds, it's as real of a memory as anything in my life. So I began writing Heidi'Monkeys as sort of like a revenge from that little boy to his parents who didn't believe him. And I use one of the actual monkeys from my childhood. It's going to be used in every show. It's going to be used in this show. And I think this year it's not just a combination of, like, I love this script. This is some of my favorite writing. But the talent that you're about to see on this stage in this little town of Patagonia, like, is off the charts great. Our tech team of Hava and Jared Krikorian are fantastic, and were instrumental in not just the tech you see, but in the story itself. Like, this story is a combined effort of all of us. My wife Bridget contributed a lot to the story. Jared and Hava did. Lily. Hi, it's okay. Sneak on in. No, it's all right. We're not doing anything. Please have a seat. Thank you. I'm not going to repeat the monkey story.
We already heard it. We came here last year.
Oh, that's great. Well,
I'm so sad we got held up. Sorry.
No, I'm just super glad you're here. Thank you. You're John.
Jacob.
John was my dad. Well, thank you for coming. I want to express my gratitude to several people, Jared and Hava. Lily caught him. She's relatively new to Patagonia. She's a teacher at the Montessori school, and all the music you're about to hear, she wrote originally. You're going to be in for a real treat. Cassina Farley, who makes this theater possible and is instrumental. I take some digs at her literally during this show. So I hope you enjoy that, Cassina. And just thank you. It's really hard to get people to come to see a show that is original. Like, everybody wants to see the same shows over and over again usually. So I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And now I'm gonna exit the stage and let the talent take over. Thank you.
This is the ending. This is the final scene.
No, there has to be more.
And the main lights on! Turn them on! Lights! Turn the lights back on! I heard something. It sounded like
Old music?
yeah.
I heard it too. It sounded fake, but I definitely heard music.
Guys, I'm scared.
I'm not buying it. Don't worry, Ruffy. You guys are just freaking yourselves out at this point. I mean, you guys.
No, I totally heard music. I swear, it was like it's coming through the spirit box or something. And besides, don't think it's just a little too much of a coincidence that I heard creepy music right after we literally called out to the spirits of the dead cellist and those children that died in this very theater?
No way, it's in your head. I didn't hear anything. Everyone knows these things just don't work. It just picks up whatever radio is in front of it. This is stupid, all of it. I mean, don't we have better things to do? I know. We are right next to a street. I mean, like, maybe someone driving by was playing music.
Right, like somebody could be playing classical music out of their car.
I mean, we are in Patagonia. And you were right. You wanted to have a sleepover in this theater because you were sure this place was haunted, right? Like those ghost hunters on TV. You're invested in a paranormal event, and then you suddenly hear music, and you happen to be the only one. He's right. You wanted to hear something scary, so that's what you heard.
No, he isn't. I heard it too.
This isn't working. You guys aren't taking it seriously.
Take what seriously? theater anyway?
I bet he didn't even get permission. He probably just told us to show up. I mean, he's totally that kind of guy.
Permission? I don't know. Am I the only one sick of asking for permission? Adults treat us like we're basically property anyway.
Hey,
We have no rights, no freedom, no real voice. I think it's about time someone hears us.
hold on. Ghosts? Wait a minute. Nobody told me that there was going to be ghosts. I thought this was going to be a normal sleepover. That wasn't part of the deal.
Don't even think about it. We can't leave. This is a lock-in, remember? And you agreed. And this isn't a ghost story, at least in the traditional sense. This is more of a tragic love story with a twist. This theater was rumored to be haunted by the ghost of a young woman named Jacqueline, a very talented music prodigy who played in this theater in the 1950s. Everyone would come from all around to hear her play. For a while, she felt like she was living in her very own fairy tale. She got to play her music, which had been all she ever wanted in life. The town, it felt it had a gift that was uniquely its own. But sadly, it wouldn't be long before everything began to turn sour. See, young Jacqueline had fallen in love with the theater's playwright, an older man who had a reputation for being both talented and wealthy. But he was also known for his sick ideas of entertainment. Still, she loved him, but also knew she couldn't have him. While he was rumored to have led her on, even more, the playwright, Jack Meyerson, was a married man. He had a beautiful wife, Samantha. Together, they'd adopted 6 lovely children. They were, she thought, the perfect family. Well, see, Jacqueline could not stand that. She became consumed with jealousy. And over time, she even became obsessed with the playwright.
Well, soon what had been an obsession had grew and festered into something much worse, taking over every part of her being until she finally had enough and had hatched a plan that would, like her music, reflect the pain she felt in the inside out into her physical reality. So one night, Jacqueline declared she'll perform her most beautiful piece ever. This, she promised, would be her magnum opus. It was a big deal. Jacqueline's name had lit up the whole town, and advertisements for the show were spread far and wide, proclaiming that this would be a show of triumph for one night and one night only. All the most important people were there, from the mayor to the chief of police, to the priest of St. Michael's. All the elite and all the wealthy, they all flocked to see the show. Due to the reputation of the young music prodigy and the promise of a one-night-only masterpiece, the tickets sold out immediately. However, she was careful to save 2 tickets, the 2 best seats for the playwright and his wife, both in the center front row. The adopted children were not invited, but couldn't resist, and were able to sneak into the play through a window in the secret back room of the basement. Well, when the curtains opened and the play began, it was everything the audience had hoped it would be. Jacqueline didn't disappoint. She performed like she was possessed. She began playing faster and harder. No one had ever heard anything like it before. The audience was absolutely mesmerized. That was until they began to smell the smoke But by the time they realized what was going on, it was already too late. The doors had been bolted shut from the outside, and as the flames raged on, consuming the theater and the audience inside, Jacqueline continued to play on, never missing a beat.
Until the roof collapsed and Jacqueline was buried in ash with the playwright, his wife, their children, and the other patrons who had come to see the show that night.
Stop! That's not true. You're just trying to scare us. It's not true. Turn the lights back on. Yeah, I mean, it's the stage burned down, and what do you call this?
It's true, all of it.
And how do you know?
I just do.
That's helpful. Thanks.
Andrew's right. This theater, this whole property, it's haunted by the ghosts of the children who burned to death that night. Although, I heard a different version of the story.
Hey guys, where's Ralphie?
If he's messing around in the back, we're going to kill him. That stuff isn't ours, and if Casina notices anything missing, she's going to freak.
Ralphie!
Look, monkeys! Girls look creepy. I think they look cool. Look. What is this? This looks like a script. Dated October 23rd, 1953.
The Dark Inferno, a play in 3 acts by Jack Myerson. The play opens with the sound of an old nursery rhyme. There is a large bed on stage right, and on that bed, 3 little monkeys.
Jumping on a bed. Just look at them. How sad. Aren't they supposed to be jumping or something?
Yes, something seems off. Not quite right, is it? Jacqueline? Jacqueline!
Yes, sir.
Sadie, would you mind maybe sprucing that up a little before our guests arrive?
Spruce, what? Surely you can't mean the children.
Yes, don't you see them?
Those sad little monkeys. As I said, our guests are soon to come and they just look so...
Putrid.
Yes, darling. Putrid.
What exactly, sir, would you have me do?
Maybe fluff them up a little? Don't you see their posture? They're all droopy, like sad little flowers.
And God, can't we get them to jump? The song has them jumping. They're supposed to be 3 little monkeys jumping on a bed, and instead they just look like such sickly little things.
Ben?
Maybe put the middle one's left arm back down. This isn't a parade. We're not here to flag down an airplane, for Christ's sake.
Like that?
I suppose that's better. Hey, aren't you that cellist?
Why, Samantha? Jacqueline here is hailed as the greatest cello player in the whole state of Arizona. People from all around come to hear her. They call her a prodigy. Say her music has the power to charm an army of ogres.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, why, dear, this isn't no time for an interrogation.
Why, certainly, Miss Harrison.
Why is it that your music is so dark and brooding? Would it kill you to play something a little bit more upbeat?
I'm afraid that wouldn't really be possible.
And tell me, why is that?
Music, it isn't so much something I play as a window into my soul.
How absolutely dreadful.
Oh, wait! Oh, it's coming! Wait for it!
Not as good as the neighborhood party, but not bad at all.
Oh, just look at them, Samantha!
So, Jack, you're gonna miss the best part, like you did at the San Jose Gala.
sleepwalking or something. And there was music. This time it's even louder.
Sleepwalking? But I don't remember ever falling asleep. What were we doing?
You were like completely different people or something.
What? What do you mean?
You and Andrew were talking with weird accents. It's like it wasn't you.
What were we doing?
It's hard to describe, but that music, it was creepy and weird and look over there! Sarah, wake up!
I don't feel good. I feel like something's wrong. Something doesn't feel right inside me. I think I'm going to get sick. Oh, my head.
Guys, where's Ralphie? Ralphie! I thought he had to be around here somewhere. The doors are locked until morning, right?
Yeah, but what time is it? Does anyone know?
Feels like we've been here forever. Like I can't remember anything.
I want to leave.
We can't. You know we can't. We're stuck here until morning.
But when is morning?
Why can't we just break a window or something?
I mean, do you see any windows?
What's with the creepy monkey? Did Ralphie just leave it there?
That wasn't part of the deal. That wasn't part of the deal. That wasn't part of the deal.
Ralphie! Where?
This isn't a time to joke.
I heard him. Listen.
That wasn't part of the deal. That wasn't part of the deal.
But we need to get him out. We need to get him out now. Wait, I heard it too.
So did I, but how?
I don't know.
They told us that man was created in the image of God, but the monkey was not created in the image of God, but in the unclean image of man himself, stripped of consciousness, stripped of morality. The monkey is a crude, sinister, a vile abomination, a wild beast that stumbles its way through God's earth. Monkey's soulless, monkey's numb, soulless, numb. Or maybe the point is to make us despair, to see ourselves as animals and ugly, to turn our backs on the possibility that God could love us. You think God cares about our suffering? It's his slaughterhouse and they are his butchers.
How utterly tragic. And I thought that cellist was a downer. What Andrew told you earlier, that story about the lovesick musician who decided to burn down the theater because she just couldn't live without the vanity-riddled playwright. It sounds nice, doesn't it? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but that's just an illusion. It's a fairy tale to distract from the truth. And how convenient a story that was, blaming that night on an eccentric woman with mental health problems. How original. That poor, frail little musician. She just couldn't deal with society anymore. Having to play music all day long and carry on with whatever it was with the playwright who happened to be my husband. Disgusting. Oh, but it all must have been so exhausting for that poor dear. Of course, under all that stress, who could blame her for falling into a homicidal rage, right? No. The truth is, and I can tell you, since I am in a position to know, the Great Fire had nothing to do with her feelings for that dim-witted man I called my husband. In fact, she couldn't stand that slob. Oh, and not for nothing. His screenplays lacked even a vaguely coherent structure, and don't get me started on the character development. Lazy. See, what that useless little cellist didn't understand was her place in the greater societal ecosystem. She had assumed that her talent, if that's what you want to call it, was enough, and that this world is a safe place. And what she saw just shattered her fragile little worldview into 1,000 pieces. But guess what? I also have a talent. I survived. I'm a survivor. I played the game. I have long understood something that Jacqueline and her ilk could never grasp. And that is that nature has placed mankind under the governance of two stubborn masters, pain and pleasure. It is for them to decide what we ought to do, and consequently, in this world, the real world, the one of lions and lambs, I will take the mediocre lion over the talented lamb 7 days of the week. But I will speak for you, my dear audience. I speak for all mediocrities of the world. I am their champion. I am their patron saint.
But unlike that weak, naive child, I will always serve my master. And just know that, sympathetic audience, that when she burned this theater down and all the little lambs inside, and believe me, that part of the story is true, playing her silly cello as they cried out to their God to save them, that she, our fragile little protagonist, that she served hers.
What's going on? Lady, who were you talking to? And why were you talking like that?
I don't know, that wasn't me.
What do you mean that wasn't you? If that wasn't you, then who was it?
Guys,
What's wrong with Adam and Sarah?
guys,
Ralphie's gone. Sarah? Lainey? No, everything is messed up. Nothing is making sense. What's happening to us?
guys! It's in the script.
What do you mean it's in the script? What's in the script?
All of it. Everything Lainey just said is here, word for word.
It's true. Everything she said. But that doesn't make any sense. None of us have ever seen this before in our lives. Did you? Is this a trick? Because if you're trying to scare us, it's working.
Back off her. Lainey can't even memorize her own address. I mean, do you really think she memorized all of that?
I'm scared. We need to find a way out of here.
Can we try to break the door down?
I don't think so. It's not that kind of door.
We're stuck here. I don't remember coming here. I don't think any of us do. But whatever's keeping us here has to do with the script.
Right now we're at Act 2, Scene 2.
How many scenes are there?
There's 6 scenes left. We're about halfway through.
So you're saying that whatever it is won't let us leave until we finish this script?
The Dark Inferno, a play in 3 acts by Jack Myerson. Act 2, Scene 3 opens with a song, an old nursery rhyme. There's a large bed on stage right, and on that bed, 3 little monkeys.
The only game on earth where everyone playing is already dead! Now, let's learn a bit more about our contestants, shall we? Contestant number 1, Samantha. I read that your favorite hobbies include horseback riding, puzzles, and choking your baby brother! Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Please!
Sure, Jean. Funny story. I was about 9 when my little brother was born, and when he was about 5 years old, he just would not stop crying.
Oh, I know what that's like.
Right, so it wasn't hard. I just wrapped my hands around his little neck and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed until that little tyke was unconscious. I squeezed for so long, actually, that the doctors thought he had brain damage due to the lack of oxygen.
Oh, I bet that stopped the crying.
Sure did, Jean.
Great. Just great. And get this. Our next contestant here is Jack Myerson. He is a well-known playwright who got caught committing vehicular homicide, all while avoiding to get arrested or serve a single day in jail. Impressive! Tell us how you pulled that off, Jack.
Well, gee, I'm really rich. And Gene, not only did I not go to jail, but there wasn't even a hearing. The only trouble I had was removing that young man's pesky retainer from my passenger side.
Oh, we all know what that's like, right? I read that you are a student of nihilism, and you view other people as soulless flesh suits.
Oh, that's right, Gene. And it's not just me. I share this view with my wealthy, protected friends and colleagues. Oh, I truly am an abomination, Gene.
Great! Just great! And get this now. Our last and final contestant, Jacqueline, who I recently found out has a very interesting talent. It says that you are a nosy, self-righteous prude whose favorite pastime is ending everyone else's good times because you just can't forgive yourself for the fact that you never had the courage to just kill yourself. And for that sin, it appears the rest of us have to pay the price. Great. Just great. Now, let's find out what great prizes you'll have a chance to win today. Randy?
Well, Gene, tonight's big winner will win not one, but 2 little monkeys on fire.
Oh, Randy.
Are those children on fire? They're going to get burnt. They're going to burn to death. Someone do something. Anything. Someone make it stop.
I'm sorry, that's not the right answer. Anyone else want to take a stab?
I will, Jean.
Samantha!
Is it the basement?
I'm sorry, Samantha, but that's not quite the right answer. You're missing something very important. Jack!
The secret back room in the basement.
Yes, that's right. Congratulations, Jack! You are our winner once again. Come on up here, Jack. Join me. Is there anything you'd like to tell our audience?
Thank you, Gene. I'm just so excited. First and foremost, I'd like to thank
sinners on account of the words of your mouth and on account of the deeds of your hands, which your God
Dark Inferno, a play in 3 acts by Jack Myerson. The play opens with the sound of an old nursery rhyme. There's a large bed on stage right, and on that bed, 3 little monkeys. Jumping on a bed. They say the music lingers, fades, so like smoke in your hair after the fire's gone out. But it's not gone, never gone. It curls inside, wraps around your bones. I heard it first, that cello, crying for something lost, or maybe stolen, down below where the light doesn't reach, where the beds are made for jumping, or falling hard.
The playwright and his queen knew the steps. Pain to pleasure, pleasure to pain, a dance in the dark. Maybe I played too loudly. Thought my strings could unravel it all. What a fool! And now were the strings pulled tight, and blood always remembers. That inferno wasn't madness, it was hunger, sated in ash. We came to play, but now it's playing us.
And we're back!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Inferno for our last and final round. For this time, the chance to win even more fantastic prizes. Randy, what's in store for our big winner?
Well, Gene, not 1, not 2, but 3 little monkeys on fire!
Oh, that's great, Randy. Just great. You all already know our fabulous guests, so let's get straight to the final question, shall we?
Please, somebody, do something. They're going to burn to death. They're going to get hurt. Somebody do anything, please. Make it stop.
Great. Just great. Can someone please shut her up? Shut her up! Shut her up! Shut her up!
Oh, do the honor, Gene.
I tried to save them. Oh God, I tried. But everywhere I went, no one would listen. I went to the mayor. I went to the sheriff. I went to the priest. And they tried to say I was crazy. They tried to say I was in love. It was all just a lie. All I ever wanted to do was save those children. But everyone was in on it. Everyone!
That's when I decided I would burn it down. I would burn it all down. Everything and everyone until there was nothing but ash. Bolt the doors, light the match, feel the heat. It's coming home. No more jumping. Just the fall.
This is the final scene. No, there has to be more.
Turn the main lights on! Turn them on! Turn the main lights on! Turn them on! Turn the main lights on! Turn them on!
As Lainey. Ezra Krikorian as Adam. Sebastian Martinez as Jack. Jerry Krikorian as that game show host guy. Ezel Nord is Andrew. George Lysiak as Heidi. Juliet Lysiak as Sarah. And Lily Coxon as Jacqueline.
I'm sure I'll see you mañana.
That was good. That was good.
The voice from the back corner.
No, I think
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How was it? Really?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
It's so funny that he says he was self-conscious last night. Now you ripped it tonight.
Twisted stuff. Yes.
It's because they're kind of later.
Yeah.
We're not going to be mean about it, but it's kind of
Yeah, but like how cute you always do things. Yeah.
I think they're getting better. That's just what's happening.
Yeah.
I think I count.
Everything looks great. Just great.
I know. You really want to That's what I heard.
Okay. Wow, that's super fascinating. Yeah, you were in my older brother's church.
Trying to embody a little bit of Joker, a little bit of a little bit of the host from Hunger Games.
Yes.
Oh, that's true too, yeah.
That creepy guy.
Education at ASU. So, Montessori kind of.
Hey, Matt.
They found that word, I think. Yeah, I know, it's pretty flashy.
I did 3 semesters of music techniques and then
I gave her a check for 4 jobs.
Jeez.